Good evening. It gives me immense pleasure to say that the BIRC 2025 has been a resounding success. Over the past 2 days, this platform has become the largest ever for the rice sector, a true milestone for our community. For the very first time, everyone was here under one roof. Farmers, millers, exporters, researchers, chefs, policymakers, financiers, logistic partners, and global buyers. Moments like this are rare. Now let's cherish what we have built and what we have learned. Before I say anything, I salute the endless efforts of all the office bearers of the Federation and every stakeholder who made this success possible. Our industry is not small. It nourishes millions, sustains livelihoods across continents, and anchors a vital share of India's agri-trade. It deserves the same respect as any large and strategic sector, and BIRC 2025 has given us that platform. Over these 2 days, we reconnected with old colleagues and met new ones. Some of us met after many years, some for the first time, and some who had only spoken on the phone met finally. We shared knowledge, refreshed relations, and widened our network. We saw innovations we didn't know existed yesterday, and we leave today with new opportunities for tomorrow. I'm delighted to share that we had a record turnout of 7,800 people as of yesterday. And I am sure that this figure has definitely crossed 10,000 by today. This is a truly amazing turnout for an exhibition like this. We must remember this is a single commodity event, and having a turnout of more than 10,000 people in a single commodity event is unheard of. Now let's look around this exhibition hall, and the spaces are world-class end-to-end. It is truly hard to believe that this was only the inaugural session. We must remember this was the first time that this conference has been organized. Now let's see what is there next year. As we look ahead to BIRC 2026, we carry our learnings forward with a commitment to deliver a bigger conference, a better experience, and even greater value for every participant. We signed deals worth thousands of crores. This is a major milestone for a sector that already commands a significant market share of India's agri-trade. In India, nearly 40% of all commodities by volume is rice. If total agri-export is 100 million is 40 million tons, about 20 million tons is rice. So this sector, though the value might be less in the overall export pie, but when we talk about logistics and the number of people who are employed in this sector is phenomenal. This sector truly deserves a great attention, and it should be a primary focus of every stakeholder. Now, over the past 2 days, various voices have been heard. Now, through this platform, through the biggest rice platform in the world, I want to raise a few demands to the government. Please do not penalize our exporters for duty calculation mismatches. Please do not demand tax on tax. Please do not demand retrospective tax. This is a sector which serves millions, and you have to take a sympathetic approach to this sector. Though personally, my company is not affected by it, but many of our exporters are. So on behalf of the Federation, we will now work with the other stakeholders in the industry to solve this problem. So through this platform, I urge everybody to make as much representations as possible before the government so this problem can be solved. Another major thing that I demand through this platform is policy consistency. Policy consistency is something that we need and something that our buyers depend on. We require policy consistency to deliver our products on time and for our contracts to hold some value. Our exporters cannot make laws for overnight changes of policy. And this is another demand to the government that please be consistent with your thought process. Please rely upon good data and make decisions looking at the entire scenario and the entire picture in question. Don't make sudden changes. because these sudden changes then land everybody into problems. And the last thing, the most important thing, is that we have to look towards sustainability and towards building regenerative and climate resilient clusters, because this is a challenge for the future, and if we don't pay attention to it, our industry will soon be in big trouble. Now, one of the conference's most exciting outcomes, we showed that cuisines across 26 countries can be effectively made using Indian rice. 17 GI and exotic varieties of rice were handpicked by APITA and the International Rice Research Institute. These were then made in these various culinary centers, and the results were amazing. The 8 technical sessions were each moderated by very eminent journalists. We had people from the Bloomberg, from Thomson Reuters, the Economic Times, the Financial Express, from CNBC, and from S&P Global. And all of this was curated by Ernst & Young. So we really had a very big team who did all this. Now, with this, I need to remind you that this is just the beginning. In the next 6 months, the Indian Rice Exporters Federation will be working with all the stakeholders to develop a very detailed rice sector roadmap and action plan. We will make a detailed plan on what all interventions are required in the rice industry for India to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Now today, we also launched a coffee table book. This coffee table book would soon be available to everybody, and it will be accessible. I hope you will enjoy reading it, and if you have any suggestions, please do give in, because we can add few things if necessitated. Now, before the close, I want to thank everybody who has participated in this conference: the farmer producer organization and the growers, the millers, exporters, and traders, research institutions, APITA, IRI universities, our culinary partners, EY, and once again, I salute the tireless work of the federation's office bearers and every stakeholder behind this success. Now, the most important thing, what is next? We carry BIRC 2025 learnings into BIRC 2026 with the promise to be bigger, better, and bolder. We will work together on policy dialogue, export market development, sustainability, and clusteral programs. We will do export promotion, and we will keep this community connected, because that is how we grow. To every participant who traveled here and invested your time, ideas, and trust, I thank you. To our partners in government, we look forward to continuing this dialogue in a spirit of collaboration. To our international guest, carry a piece of Indian rice story with you and come back for more. Ladies and gentlemen, BIRC 2025 has set a benchmark. Together, we have shown what can happen when an industry unites around purpose, quality, and ambition. Let's keep that spirit alive from this hall to the field, and from this field to the world. Thank you for being here. Safe travels, and see you at BIRC 2026. Thank you.